I am standing here by the 9/11 memorial here in Winslow, Arizona, and you can see some of the scrap steel from the towers. It's pretty scary. So today I'm going on a Honda ADV adventure. I've never done this before. Because you know the Honda is small. It's a scooter. And how much room does the scooter actually have? Not much. So I got my bag. It's got my camping supplies, stove, some water, a little bit of food in there, and then under the seat I got the other stuff, some more water, wash water, extra gasoline in case I run low because there's no gas stations out there. There's nothing. My hat, a little lantern, and then some fire starter stuff. There is not much else here. Most of it has to be on the bag, and I got a little bit of stuff here just for my phone. That's pretty much it. The bike should be able to carry it. I'm 240 pounds. This is another 25, 30, maybe 30 more pounds, so getting close to 300 pounds on the poor little bike. But I imagine it'll do okay. I already drove a couple miles to this memorial, and I might lift up this a little bit to give me a little more wind protection. But I'm ready to go out there to the rim. I'm going up to those mountains. It's about 60 miles to these two dispersed campgrounds, so I want to show all of you some free sites, free camping. It's a good probably an hour from here, about 58 miles. I know I'm not going to be doing 60 on these dirt roads, but it could take me an hour and a half to do this. This is the camping area. It's the 169. It says right there, camp within 50 feet. So there's quite a bit of areas here along this road for the next 2 or 3 miles. This is an example of the camp spots along the 169, Forest Road 169. It's just right here. This is like a circle, and I guess you can pull in basically pretty much a camping trailer or a small camping van. But you can see there's a lot of mixture of different trees here. Here's some, looks like either Douglas fir or it's blue spruce. I can't really tell. I did pass some blue spruce. I know how it looks, so it definitely was. So this could be. There's an aspen right there. So it's very quiet on the rim right here. We're at probably 7,500 or 600, somewhere in there. At any rate, a lot of areas here. There's a little valley, it goes down. You might want to hike there. But it's a nice little circle, and whoever put this here, put a little campfire. This one right here has been buried, but you can see the camp where they put campfires. Got some ponderosa here, and again, it's pretty thick. This is a really nice site, this particular one. So far the bike's doing good. I'm not quite at a half tank. I've done 60 miles. Hoping to not run out of gas. That's what I'm hoping. It's the 195. It does say camp at numbered sites, 20 people per site. Should get thicker. It's not too thick right here, but it should get thicker up the road. Now over here is the Force Road 300, and I didn't know, but when I turned onto it from Wallace Road, or the 99 they call it, it's paved. It was paved ever since the 99 all the way. I believe it goes all the way to the 260, and it's just been paved. You can see all the markers and stuff. They haven't quite graded the sides of the road. This is site 51, and you know, it's nice up here, but it looks like, I thought the woods were a little thicker up in this this part, but it's a lot more busier because we're closer to Phoenix. So that's one reason why it's busier, and there's a lot more campers here than the 169, I believe it was. I might have to go back there and camp out. It was way greener and better and more concealed. Here you can see it's really open. Again, here's your little fire pit. You can drive in here and park your motorhome. Looks like it's really well used. There's hiking down here, and you're really close to the 260 highway. I believe it's only 6 miles. It's not horrible. You know, you got a little bit of flowers, you got the grass. But I personally want to camp in the thick woods, you know, and this doesn't look that thick. You look down here, it's not that thick, and there's more traffic. You know, there's a trailer there, there's campers across here, there's a guy over here. It looks like there's about 20 sites here, and they're all marked. All these are marked. This is number 50. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go up the road. It's still early, it's not lunchtime yet, but I think I'm gonna go back to the other campground. It's only about 7 minutes up the road. It's probably higher in elevation. It's like just a lot of pretty trees up there. Maybe I'll do a hike up there and show everybody some of the sites. You're also really close to the rim. Again, you can just drive this way. There's hiking along the rim trail. And now that the 300 road is paved, you can basically drive any vehicle this way. If you had a Lamborghini, you can come right in here. It's kind of takes the fun out of dual sporting, but that's what happens. Yeah, so this is it's not a bad site. Forest Road 169 is right there, so this is the dispersed camping 169. There's a little fire ring right here, in a way made of stone. It's pretty thick forest. I mean, it's a lot thicker than at the other site. So far the bike is handling the roads pretty darn well, even with the big bag. And then underneath the seat is full too. So you can see over here, there is a trailer. I saw a trailer just over there, right there. So there's one back there. Somebody's camping just down the road there. So there's several of these type of sites. Here it looks like more than one person can camp out. It was pretty muddy back there, and it's still kind of muddy here. I might choose a different site, but this is just one that they have, and it looks like this little table kind of set up there like it's a log. But I mean, the trees are really pretty. This looks like a Douglas fir right here, a couple of them. It's thick, it's quiet. We're pretty far from the road, about 1.5 miles, so we're not going to hear anything out this way, except some wild animals. That's pretty much it. But yeah, these are pretty big trees for Arizona. They're pretty thick. There's even ferns. Again, we're probably about 7,600 feet up in elevation. I'll be eating my lunch. I have a plantain, got some bananas. I drank a little bit of water, put it in my bag here. Got a lantern for tonight. Also got a flashlight. So I'm gonna eat some of this. This is my lunch too, the cottage cheese. Looks like it's open. I don't know how that happened. Hope nothing came out. I have a drink, an apple. That's just lunch, dinner, soup. And then have oatmeal for breakfast. So I'm back here at this site. It just is quiet. It's and I got neighbors over there. They're in a tent. So I don't think there'll be any trouble, but I am at the edge of the woods here. It's pretty thick down there. I'll probably put the tent back there, or maybe back there. I'll have to figure out where's the best place for it. It's all in this duffel bag. Got a pot for the soup. Got 2 blankets. So I'll take a little hike somewhere up here, maybe over there. But I want to look at some acorn trees and see if there's any acorns. Never ate one of them before, so I thought I'd do it. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and eat my lunch. A lot of different flowers. Yeah, there's a lot of little plants and stuff, ferns. And then these Douglas fir. It's a really pretty area. This looks poisonous to me. Looks poisonous, but there's some berries on it. Look like blueberries. But it looks like a holly type plant. Some orange flowers, some purple violet. It's like a little trail right here. Crazy pine cone. Never seen one like that. Looks like it comes down to this little wash. It goes up. No doubt I have a feeling I'm going to hear some wildlife tonight. I'm in the boonies here. Can't believe people actually litter. Look at this. Can't believe they actually throw these things down here. You know, and the animals chew it open because they think it's food. I seen a whole garbage bag over here. I'm gonna put this where it belongs, in a fire ring. I don't have a room on my bike to keep all this trash. I'm gonna light this up tonight or in the morning. I still don't know where I'm gonna place my tent. There's plenty of places here though that I could stick it. You can see this is like the 5th tree that people just start chopping, hacking at it. I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. Maybe they're nature haters. I don't know. They shouldn't be out in the woods. If they're going to destroy it, they should be destroying their house where they live, not the animal's house. Kind of strange sound. I think it's a raven. Woods are thick though. It's beautiful. I love it here. Just enjoying cool mountain air. A little bit of clouds coming in. I don't think there's a chance of rain though. I made myself useful here at the campsite. It's picking up all this type of trash, people's leftover string, a lot of different types of string, black. Here's a wire. Also found some spoons, which I can't take a lot of this trash with me. And there's a piece of metal, some bullets. Shooting's unlawful out here, half mile from these camping sites, but I guess some people just don't care. In fact, you can see they don't care. They littered, and I got a lot of trash beneath all these pine cones. I'm just gonna have a pine cone fire tonight because they burn up fast and they don't sit around. I don't have to waste a lot of water or time trying to put it out. And I found some other things over here. I found some nice camping string, at least 15 to 20 feet each one. They were tied on a tree and I just took it down. It looked ugly. And then I have these tent stakes, which I already have so many tent stakes, but it wouldn't hurt to give it to someone that might need it. And I found this all around the perimeter of this just one campsite. Just imagine 20 of these, very similar, with people, you know, tossing their trash out here, not caring whether to take it back with them or not. I mean, I can only hold so much on my bike, and I know I can take my trash. I got one aluminum can in there from, I think I found it down here somewhere. But I can take that with me, but a lot of this other stuff I probably can take the spoons too. Now I saw a lot of these, and I'm wondering if people are chopping these Douglas fir because they look like Christmas trees. So they come over here in November and they clip them, because December 1st they close the woods, so it'd have to be around Thanksgiving. So they clip them, and there's like a dozen or more right here in this area. You can see that one's clipped, and then there's a bunch over here that are clipped too. I mean, you know, trees don't cost a lot of money. You know, if you buy them from a farm, they don't cost a lot. Out here, it's just the fact that, you know, somebody wants to have the shade and the beauty. I wouldn't be chopping these things. This area has a lot of thick woods. It's not just this one spot. There's a lot of other areas here that are thick. Let's take a look at. If we look over there, you can see it's pretty thick there, down the road, and there's a lot of big trees. Again, it goes in pretty deep, and I don't see any cleaned out areas. It's all thick woods with Douglas and some blue spruce here and there. You can see there's a camper right there. He set up my neighbor. I heard him cutting some kind of wood. I think it was just like a wood like this. It wasn't a huge tree. But they have a tent over there. I do see a dark cloud, unfortunately. It'll probably be all right. So there's a lot of flowers. August, September is real beautiful up on the rim because of all the flowers that come out. If you look at here, you got all kinds of colors. Even in April, May, there's flowers, but the best flowers come out in August and September. September is really beautiful. And then, of course, in October, you have your deciduous trees, which there's aspens here somewhere, and there's some oak. So you're going to have a lot of fall colors. I have one oak tree in my campground, and there's one aspen, or this campsite, I should say. Not a campground. Bees are busy. I saw a couple of beautiful butterflies. I saw a little chipmunk. So there's some animals out here. Here's a can. I don't know why. And I have seen mushrooms. There's one right there. It's kind of ugly looking. So I have seen some mushrooms out here. I would say not all the rim is thick forest, but this particular area is. It's pretty thick. And there's my spot right there. Of across the way. I would definitely come here again. I would definitely come here. It's high elevation, and all the spots along this whole road, I mean there's probably 20, maybe 30. They all just shoot off a little bit. They don't go in too far off the road. I think there was a sign that said no more than 50 feet from the road. Here's my dinner. I have a bowl, so I don't need to eat it out of the can. I'm gonna cut up those carrots with rosemary. You can see the rosemary pieces. Here's my pot, my stove. You put the rock, it was over there, put it up here so it's a little more straight. These other ones weren't level. So again, I'm going to light up the trash pile, whatever I collected around here that I can't take with me. There's quite a bit of junk. It's time to light the fire. I'm going to see if I can light this with one match. Well, maybe not. Here we go. Yeah, one match. It's nice. It's warm. Finished up my tent. It's a two-person tent. Of course, Tara usually comes with me, but it's not bad. There's a bed. It's got a cushion underneath, and then the sheet, pillow, and a thick blanket. And this should keep me warm with the rain cover. So I'll be eating dinner pretty soon. I have coffee for the morning, and I have an apple for a snack, or I could eat that in the morning too. That's my breakfast. It's oatmeal, brown sugar, and almonds. You can see it's water's heating up slowly. It's a nice morning. It's kind of overcast. Last night I was looking at the stars, but this morning looks like the clouds moved in. So I'm mostly already packed up, and I'm gonna head over to the rim and get a couple of photos from the rim, and then end my stay here, which was pretty cool. A lot of water bottle caps in this campground too, this camp spot. More than I would think people would allow their children or themselves to drop. A lot of gunshots last night, even during the daytime. The sun was setting, probably too many, within at least a half mile, and people shouldn't be shooting half mile within where people are staying. It was really reckless. There was also shots over there. I mean, we're talking a lot of gunfire, and I can't get the point of why you bring guns camping. I don't understand that. I take my guns to a shooting range. I don't understand why people would camp with their guns, and when people want to come out to nature, I don't understand that. So you can see the part of the rim there, some mountains, and this kind of goes down down the slope here. A lot of other camping spots. I think it was 953, something like that. So you can go from the 260 on the 300 all the way to the lake, but it looks like it's going to continue all the way to like Strawberry area of Arizona, and that's the 87, I believe, going north to Winslow. So you can actually do a whole big circle If you start in Winslow, go down through Heber to 260, cut through here, camp out, and go back up. It would be a nice ride. It's no longer dirt, and at least by next year it shouldn't be dirt. It's beautiful out here. There was spots of rain on the road as I came to the rim. There's other better view spots if you keep going down to 300 or when you start. So there's a lot of different areas. There's some historic places, a cabin. There's a train tunnel. So there's some historic places along the 300 here. You just got to get out and go do it. So catch you next time.